Who y'all talking to, man? Oh, check it out. Check it out. This here goes out for all the niggas that be fucking mad bitches and other niggas' cribs. Thinking shit is sweet. Nigga creep up on your ass. A lot of niggas respect it. Check it. I kick flows for ya, kick down doors for ya, even left all my motherfucking hoes for ya. Niggas think Frankie pussy whip, nigga picture that with the Kodak. It's the Mattack, we don't get down like that. Lay my game down quite flat. Sweetness, when you park that. Petiteness, but that ass fat. She got a body, make a nigga wanna eat that. I'm fucking with you. The bitch official though.
All right, guys, time to start. Okay, so since I started editing, there was a lot of things that transpired that I didn't get a chance to speak about. I want to start off, before I start this podcast, by having a moment of silence for X and everyone that lost their life, or anyone that lost their life, family members, loved ones. I'm just paying respects to anyone that's lost life. So... Okay, I'm currently at the University of Connecticut. We are almost ready to drop this podcast. I'm sitting next to my editor right now, just trying to make moves. A lot of music content has come out. I really like Nas. I like the fact that Kanye's back in his bag. I feel like he's in a different creative space. I'm loving the Tiana Taylor album. Keep that same energy. I can't remember what the Nas album is called, but I'm feeling that too. But let me just say, Drake just dropped Scorpion, and 40 on that production is next level. Next level. I want some people to debate me or whatever, but that production and Drake having Michael Jackson on his album, that's different. People can't do that every day. That's extraordinary. So I just want to give credit where credit's due. Nicki's album's dropping towards my birthday. Leo season is coming. Queen, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So this is just my on the radar, I guess. I'll call it like Drees on the radar. Everything that I listen to on my radar. But let's get this podcast started. With my honey bun, I don't know if he wants to expose himself. He can talk if he wants to, but that's up to him. But he is with me right now, and I am trying to get this podcast edited. This is my first time editing, so please bear with me. I'm doing my best, but it was such a pleasure speaking with Wise McGriff and Dutch Schultz, and also Two Tails. Kind of a weird turn of events. Wasn't expecting the way it went. You'll have to listen to the podcast to see what I'm talking about. I'll have time marks for everything so you guys can see a breakdown. Eventually, I'm going to add a sports commentary. I'm going to add makeup, fashion. We're going to talk about battle rap. We're going to talk about hip-hop history. We're going to have debates. We're just going to have so much fun. I'm going to have different guests every week. And you're also going to be able to catch my life kind of on YouTube. You'll see soon. I'm in the middle of filming that right now. And also, you can book me for any makeup appointments at Red Bottom Beats by Dree as well. And please catch me in, I already said this in one of my interviews, but please catch me in the Roll in Peace music video from my girl Indy. Shout out to you, girl. Stay strong. You're going through a lot, but such a strong, beautiful, talented young woman, and I am so proud of her success. So, moving right along, I got invited to a special event, and I had such a great time, such good vibes. I want to let you guys kind of get into Element. I'm going to drop this. I'm going to play the first, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I always do this to, kind of redirect, my thoughts at times, because sometimes I tend to ramble, but moving forward, I want you guys to listen to what's going on. I'll break down everything after, and we'll also do commentary after.
So much drama. Okay.
One more right there. Leave room for these mics.
All right. This is take 2. I'm gonna edit this all out.
I need to regroup my brain, my mind. I gotta just talk it out. Okay. So it's your girl Dree back here yet once again with 3 special guests. Please introduce yourself. Take the floor. I'm done talking.
What's up, everyone? I go by the name of Luminous, and I brought my team with me tonight.
My name is Melvin Cologne. I've been dancing since I was. My name is Melvin Cologne. I've been dancing since I was 2, and I'm from Bristol, Connecticut. And I met up with Luminous around like 2012.
Perfect. Wow, that's a long time. That's dedication. That's loyalty.
Thanks.
People don't be lasting that long. 2012? We're in 2018 now. That's 6 years. Okay. All right, so you go ahead. Introduce yourself.
I'm Michelle Cologne. I'm his brother.
Oh,
We're both from the
perfect.
same dance group.
Oh.
And I joined Luminous, I believe, 2014.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, a little after he did.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Still down for the cause. Still down for the count.
Thanks.
So tell me a little bit about why you started doing music and your journey and how you reached this point. How did you get involved with Strictly Business?
Well, what happened was my mom was a singer, and all of her sisters were singers as well. And then just growing up around music all the time just made me kind of just want to fall into the category.
Quiere cantar, como mamá.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been doing it ever since, and then I got introduced to Strictly Business because they actually found me online and wanted to know if I would come through and perform. And then ever since that first performance that I did for them, we kind of just had a nice bond
Amazing
and
relationship.
Right.
Perfect,
So then almost every show that they do, I try to be a part of, and we just here tonight, doing our thing,
Well, I'm glad you guys came out to support.
Yes, of course.
Tell me about before performing. How does that feel? Is it like adrenaline, anxiety? You guys can speak on it too. Feel free to jump in. Is it like butterflies in your stomach, or kind of like I gotta be a lion and like?
It's only butterflies until the music starts.
Then you're just like, go. It's kind of like tunnel vision, like Kodak.
It makes you feel like you're at home.
Right. It's like you're in your element.
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
Being on stage is like my second home, so I rarely ever get nervous, but
it's like second nature.
But it's like getting homesick.
Yeah. Died. We're done with the visual, guys.
That's fine.
My camera died, but it's okay. We're still talking. We're still vibing. So, tell me guys about your wardrobe because I love it. I'm a fashion girl. I love Vogue and all that.
Yeah.
So it's like, tell me about how you guys put together your look, your aesthetic. That's important.
Yeah. So how we came about is I'm actually working on a project called Funk and Sexy. It's gonna be an album. So I'm trying to bring back kind of that old school funk sound and that feel good feel that makes people want to get up and dance. And then at the same time, gotta keep it sexy. So
Exactly.
what we do, we try to bring a different type of look. We got the silk on. I don't know what you want to call this, but this. To me, it just represents
it's
sexy to me,
Yeah, exactly.
With the leather pants.
The velvet.
And everything,
Velvet's always a good. I'm talking to you like you're still on camera. Anyways, velvet's always a good look because that's like Janet Velvet Rope days. That's what I think of velvet or silk or things like that. Nice and soft and suavemente. Quiere bailar. But yes, I'm really enjoying talking to you guys. It's just I have to get to other people, but I don't want to cut this short. I feel like we need to do a follow-up, like when you drop something, so you can reach out to me. We'll exchange information before this is over, but I want to do a follow-up because it sounds like you're working on something exciting, and I would love to talk more about it. So
Thank you so much.
I hope you guys have a blessed night. Not to get all holy on you guys, but have a blessed night.
Before we go,
Yes.
something else in Spanish.
No puede hablar mucho. Aprender cuando yo estaba en la escuela.
Oh, for real?
Y soy mexicana también, y negra, y blanca, tiene mucho. Y puede hablar español, italiano también, un poquito.
Okay.
You know what she said?
She said that she's American, she's black.
Oh, ooh.
White, I think. And then she said that she knows Spanish.
Good, at least.
Mexican a little bit. I got all
At
types
least-
of stuff.
Yeah, I was
At least someone knows.
Yeah.
I'm here confused. I was like, all right, y'all talk. I sat back.
You're stupid.
All right, well, I hope you guys are good. Let's
Thank
do
you so
social
much.
media before we finish. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can find me on all social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, at Team Luminous, TeamLuminous, Team Luminous.
Perfect.
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, MELVYN, and my shirt says Good Life.
Perfect.
You can find me on Instagram at C_Michalis, C_MASHALLES.
All right, guys, and you already know where you can find me. It's your girl at the Fab Life of Dree on Twitter and Instagram. I don't give out my Snap or Facebook or whatever because I don't want you guys stalking me, sending me crazy requests, talking about you want to marry me. That's weird. Bye. Have a good night. All right, 10,
Get
9,
right.
8,
Get ready.
7. This would be a blooper. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mine?
It's a wrap. All right, guys, it's your girl Dree back here yet again. Actually, this is our second interview. You guys just didn't see the first one, and the first one was so dope.
It was lit.
And I wish,
really
we
was.
played so many games, and I wish I came more prepared because, such a great conversation you guys missed. But it's okay because this is a follow up.
We're here.
He
We
brought
made
some
it.
special guests this time, so please, everyone, introduce yourselves.
I'm
Rock
Pete.
out.
I'm the manager.
Corey.
You understand me?
He the hype man. He don't talk much.
He don't talk much. He just gets hype.
Perfect. Well, tell me what's new. We haven't seen each other in a while.
I know.
What have you been working on? I've been seeing you grind, and I've been liking. I hope you've been seeing. I've been
I've
showing
seen it,
love,
yeah, I
and
peeped.
you reposted a picture of me, and I was like,
I was like, man.
it was so nice
It
that day
was.
because I was having a bad day, and then
Really?
you posted the picture of me and you, and I was like, oh, someone cares. But
Yeah.
anyways, please tell me.
I've been working on my new mixtape. It's called Hope You're Happy Too, because my first mixtape was called Hope You're Happy, the first one I ever made. And Hope You're Happy Too, the 2 is spelled T-E-W-W, like my first
For
name,
two,
because I'm
yep.
super clever. You know what I'm saying?
Super clever. He's analytical, just like me. Next level
100%.
smart.
And I've just been focusing on that. I've been doing as many shows as possible, as many interviews as possible, just pushing my name out there, just working, just grinding.
Networking, doing the right things
Absolutely.
as you should do.
Yeah, 100%.
Honestly, I see your grind, I see your work ethic, and you're growing and you're evolving.
100%.
And I just love when I meet someone and I see them doing better. It's
Yeah.
just like, oh my gosh, I get excited for you because it's like your success makes me happy.
Absolutely.
There's a difference between the only difference between me and other people is when I see somebody get something, I don't get envious. I get motivated.
That's how it should be.
That's
I
the
don't see why it's so
message.
hard for
That's
people
the
to
message.
do. Just be
I
happy
don't get
for people.
envious. I get motivated.
Right.
Everyone, please get motivated. Because you can get it too. If that person got it, you can get it too. They're not the only ones. There was somebody before them that got it. Thank you.
Yep.
I don't want to be negative, but let's proceed.
100%. That was the most motivational thing I heard all day.
For real.
For real.
It's just real talk. That's all I do. That I like to tell the truth. I live in my truth, so no one can use it against me. Like my dear brother Charlemagne says, who I will meet very soon. Please tell me. I want to hear more from you because last time I didn't get the chance to speak with you. Why did you choose to represent such an amazing artist like this? What drew you to him? Why?
Well,
'Cause
me
I'm
and-
awesome.
Me and Pierre, I call him Pierre because he's been my best friend since we met.
Wow.
So it really just been like we
was
were
a
boys. We've been going to shows and shit together, and he was like, "You want to be my manager?" And I just started handling all the emails and everything like that. And from then on, it's just been that's it.
Wow.
That's 3.
So
Grinding it out.
You know what I get from that? It was authentic, and that's one thing that I really love and respect is authenticity. I don't wear counterfeit. I like to be authentic. I like to be real in my interviews, real in real life. I like to be real on social media. I'm not a Twitter thug. Okay? I don't play games like that. I'm not a clout monster.
None of that. No
I don't
clout
beg to
demons
hang out
here.
with people. I don't do that. I don't subtweet. I don't do stuff like that. You know what I mean? I rise above that. So, tell me about why you rock with him.
Cause I'm
Let's
awesome.
hear from you.
That's
Give me
my
some.
boy.
Cause
Yes.
I'm
Been
lit.
with him. We've been boys for years.
Wow.
And
wow.
I just I like to turn up, and I like to act wild is what I like to do. So.
I'm a wild
Wait,
boy.
yeah, exactly.
I'm a
Yeah,
wild
sometimes
boy.
That's what it is though.
down.
Like when you base your team, when you build your
Wild
team,
as
you
hell.
can't have as many people as you want mess with you. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta have your solid core. You know what I'm
That
saying?
circle.
Ride or dies. And these two have been riding with me forever since I started. You know what I mean? There's no one else that I trust as much as these two. So
Okay.
whatever I do, wherever I go, however I roll, always consulting these two.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
So this is the dream team. I see.
100%, man. What?
Trio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Shout out to Cardi. Okay. So what I want you to do is tell me a story about when you faced adversity and you overcame it. I know that sounds like an interview, you interviewing for a job, but this podcast is like, I got a story to tell. So I want you to tell me a quick story.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk
Shout out to
about. I'm gonna talk about the first time I won a rap competition because right now we're at a rap competition. So the first time I ever signed up for a rap competition was G Money the Prince. Shout out G Money the Prince.
Shout out G Money.
It was to represent Team CT and CT versus New York. We had to travel all the way to Hamden from Enfield, which is an hour drive, and it was just me and my girl at the time. So we went over there. There was hella heads, like 20 heads over there, all competing for the same spot to be part of Team CT.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We each had our individual styles, but I kind of felt kind of alone and vulnerable because it was just me and my girl at the time, and these dudes brought everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They came squad deep, like.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I don't think there's really a chance that I can win this. You know what I mean? But I went up there and I performed my heart out. You know what I'm saying? My girl was the only one rocking with me in the crowd.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all you need is your girl.
And then I was just grinding. You know what I'm saying? And what happened? When it came to the ending, it was like an hour long because there's mad people performing. You know, I wasn't even concerned. I was like, I didn't win. And the winner is Two Tails. Yo,
Wait, hold on. Pause. By the way, I still haven't met your girl.
That's
and
crazy.
That concerned me because she's a queen. She's so beautiful.
Absolutely.
You used her as a video model and everything.
Got to.
Come on. Anyways, keep going with your story.
So after I won that, I got to represent Team CT. And in Team CT versus New York, the best performer in each team, New York and CT, gets another prize. I came in second place. I was this close. But
wow.
The person who won for CT deserved it. I don't know if you ever heard of Nikki Ellis.
Yes.
She's awesome, man.
I
came
came
in
to
second
Nikki
place.
Ellis. I'm
she came
supposed
in
to do her
first.
makeup soon.
She's lit.
You know what?
Lit.
She's amazing.
Yes.
And during the time when she reached out to me to do her makeup, I was going through some craziness of my own, so I kind of was trying to get my life in order.
Nikki, accept her apology now.
Yes, I'm so sorry, baby girl. You're amazing. I'm so proud of your grind. You're
Man,
amazing.
yes,
she's amazing.
absolutely. And she overcame adversity herself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But,
everyone does. That's why I like to hear stories
100%.
of triumph. I like to hear testimonies.
And this is me overcoming my adversity. You know what I mean? Me stepping into my first competition, and since then, believe it or not, I won like 9 or 10 competitions.
You kept grinding, kept building, kept
100%.
hustling, everything.
And
kept
this
moving.
I never lost one. No. Yeah, never.
Yo, y'all can't see, but he definitely has a gold tooth in his mouth. He's shining. He's flexing. I don't know if that's I don't know. I'm like, hold on, like, whoa.
You know about it?
Whoa. Okay.
Yo.
It's a crown?
Let me not be cursing on It just was so funny. Oh my goodness. But anyways, this was such a pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, I wish we could do like a full sit down, and I think we should set it up
one
soon.
of these days.
Yes,
Absolutely.
And I'll have a legit camera guy, and we do like green screen, everything.
Sounds like a plan.
This is quick only because I have other people to talk to, but it was such a pleasure. Thank you for bringing special guests. Next time, please bring wifey.
I got you.
Please. All right, guys, that is a wrap.
Right.
Oh wait, before we leave, let's do social media. So as you know, you can find me, your girl, the Fab Life of Dre, on Instagram and Twitter.
They're out already.
Oh, they're out.
You can follow me off my boys page.
You can follow me everywhere at Two Tails, TEWWTALEZ. It's the most unique name of all time. It's like you can look it up. My face.
Won't find
the
it
only one
nowhere.
that pop
Original.
up. You know what I'm
OG.
saying? Two Tails. Everything.
All right, and that's a wrap, guys.
Tails.
All right. The voice, is it recording or no? All right, 10, 9, I like to do a countdown. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, it's your girl Dre. I am back here yet again with my Strictly Business family.
Hey,
Back
what's good?
yet
What's
again,
good?
guys? Salute. All right, so we're working. We're still grinding. As you know, you can find me, the Fab Life of Dre, on Twitter and Instagram. Follow your girl. Check out my Poshmark closet. And catch me in the indie Roll in Peace music video. You'll see your girl Dre there as well. So enough about me. I'm here with two important people. Who cares about me? How about I'm going to give the floor to you and then Dutch. And please introduce yourself to the
It's the
camera.
Wise McGriff. The Honorable Wise McGriff. Big facts.
Yeah, dude.
Feel
Yeah.
me? You know what I mean?
You don't know, you better ask somebody is what he's trying
Big
to
facts,
say.
big facts. Yeah, you gotta definitely do some research, you know what I'm saying, and
This is
understand
water, everyone.
and understand exactly what you know what I'm saying, you looking at when you talk about Wise here, what he's doing as far as, you know what I'm saying, his moves and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And we invite him up here to Connecticut to judge his competition real quick, get a look at some talent from the state, the Nutmeg State, you know what I'm saying, small, but definitely got a lot of talent out here. And yeah, that's what we just did, you know what I'm saying?
Perfect. And as you guys know, I'm with the mayor of New Britain. That's what I call him. That's like his nickname for me. Because
Pause. My man's is the street mayor of New Britain, and I'm not Aaron Stewart, so I definitely can't take that title.
he's the real mayor, okay? Let me tell you, he has all the connections. He's like, I
He's
didn't even
doing
know I
that
was
you didn't have
with
to
royalty.
vote for. He was just there. The honorary elect.
My man's is, I'll show you right there. You know what I mean? I'll tell you a story. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It just is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't, apparently.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I don't speak no lies. One thing I like to do is live in my truth, like my good brother Charlemagne says. I live in my truth so no one can use it against me. So I want to get into this evening and how it came about. What gave you the inspiration? Why did you decide to have a networking event here?
So number one, the spot that we have right now, it's unique because most of the spots that we was doing showcases in before were in more urban centers, you know what I'm saying, if you will. And it was more accessible to, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people that I felt were kind of like draining from the scene and stuff like that. So I reached out to the Pine Lodge out here in Berlin, Connecticut, you know what I'm saying, and it's got a nice little open mic thing that they do for other genres, and I figured it'd be nice to integrate some hip-hop, some urban stuff out here. And, you know, we talked to the owner, we're familiar with the area, we're familiar with, you know what I'm saying, how the town runs and stuff like that. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I felt comfortable with having this be a nice place to present artists and also do parties and showcases and stuff like that. We linked with Team Luminous through our level 1 shows, and you know what I'm saying, they were the ones who introduced us to Wise, and you know what I'm saying, we came up with the idea of having him come up from Atlanta and you know what I'm saying, participate in this event because, you know, he's got an ear for talent, you know what I'm saying, that being understatement of the year. But you know what I'm saying, he's got his experience in the industry, and we've been doing the underground thing. I think it's important to have people who have credible industry credits that are willing to, you know what I'm saying, work with people like me, and also, you know what I'm saying, willing to listen to talent that's up and coming and give professional advice.
You know what? It's important to have a listening ear and to still reach out into the community and seek new talent, give new opportunities. So I really respect you for coming and taking the time out of your day. I know you have to be a busy man. You have such ice on your wrist. I know you're busy. I know you're busy because you got to keep the ice on your wrist. So you got to stay busy. So I respect
keep it on
you.
there anyway.
Exactly. Even if you're just relaxing. I get it. I got to get to your level one day. But what I'm saying is,
I got a Rolex in my pocket. Yeah, you see it. Yeah, you see it. Yeah, you see it.
Please zoom in on this.
You see it. What's the name on that thing? What's the name on it? That's right. What's the name on it?
He pulled out a Rolex right in front of me. See?
From my pocket.
See?
That's called pocket change.
Princess Dree gets exclusive. I'm always VIP, guys. I'm sorry. It's just not fair at times. I'm just always VIP.
Listen.
always, never not. But anyways, please get into a little bit about, not too much about yourself. Obviously, we don't do, you know, too much on camera, but just talk a little bit about why you love hip hop, why you choose to come to events like these and reach back out and grab people and just be like, hey,
I believe in coming back to where it all started from, which was the underground. I go back to the days of where we didn't have a venue to go to. We had to jam inside the park. Every week I'm actually with one of my great friends, Grandmaster Cash from the Cold Fresh Brothers.
Oh my goodness,
you know,
really?
I actually call Cash my uncle. We are not biologically related, but that's one of my great friends.
Wow.
And I've been in contact with Dutch for the last month and a half. Great conversations, trying to help him do other things, to see above and beyond Connecticut. He has a great heart for his city, and he wants to see his city do more, but the city don't believe within their self, but Dutch still believes in them.
Right.
So just because he believes in them, I believe in him.
You know, that's what he first said to me in our first interview. He said, I don't even care about hip-hop. I care about my community. I'm trying to put it on for my city. And that's why I respected him so much, and it resonated with me so much. So I love that you're saying that. Wow.
You know, I believe in trying to stay as humble as possible.
You have to, like Kendrick.
Yeah, I mean...
Sit down, ladies. Sit down.
Like Dutch got me to do some interstate movements, and I came. You know, I was just here about a month ago to support him. I came back again, and I'm also coming back July 7th. So, you know, I don't have a problem with coming out to support anybody who's actually sincere. As I said when I was on the inside, I'm not here to promise somebody a deal, because then I'm blatantly lying.
You know what people forget? You got to put in that hard work.
Yeah,
you got to have a natural talent. Hard work pays off. Come on. Honestly, hard work kind of beats talent at times. It's the grind, it's the hustle. People don't be wanting to work. They lie and say they want to work, but they don't be wanting to work.
They don't want to leave this city. They They want to leave their town. They don't want to leave their comfort zone.
They don't want to give credit, too. That's another thing I noticed. They don't want to give credit.
At all.
I give credit to Strictly Business because they believe in
So
those
do
that
I.
don't believe inside themselves.
Facts.
For any other promoter that's trying to get at me, you can't because you're not Strictly Business. So I would suggest that you get your weight up and get at me through Strictly Business. You might get a deal.
Oh, I
Strictly
appreciate that.
Business,
It's
guys.
well done. Yeah,
Ancestry.
BID, NESS, business. You already know what time it is.
All
But in the
right.
words of Russell Simmons, thank you for having me. God bless you. Good night.
Facts.
And that is a wrap. All right. Like I said, you know where to find me. Please give your social media.
At Strictly Biz 860, you can hit up Dre.
I'm not sure if no. We don't
My name is my brand.
Exactly.
Hey, let's get it.
All right. It's a wrap. Guys. All right, guys, it's your girl Dree back here yet once again. I know this is crazy. I keep introducing myself, but this podcast will be edited out, so you most likely won't even hear this. But I'm just doing an intro so we can get our nerves out, get our jitters, and I like to do a countdown. So let's slow it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I am here again with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Dutch. Oh my goodness, he looks out for me. You know what I mean? Like, words can't even describe how simple life is when I speak with him, honestly. So I'm going to give him the floor. I'm just babbling at this point. I really want to give him an opportunity to speak because he has a lot on his mind. And honestly, I admire his growth.
Yeah.
I've been here from not the beginning, but I saw the progress and
I've been doing this for 5 years. Heavy.
talk about it.
You know what I mean?
Let's
So,
talk
like,
about that grunt work we were talking about.
I mean, the real grunt work was like the Facebook days. If you really want to get into it, Facebook, we went sick. We went ham. And it was just in New Britain.
So using Facebook as a tool with all the recent like issues revolving
Nothing
that.
recent. 5 years ago, Facebook.
Okay.
Facebook started losing its appeal like around 13, 14.
Wow.
Then 15. What do you mean why?
No, I said wow.
Yeah,
Because you were
no.
able to identify marketing trends and then people you normally pay attention to that. You know what I mean? In terms of social media,
yeah.
you know, outsourcing, going to a different platform.
Multiple platforms.
Right.
The key isn't just to hit them. See, this is the thing that people do. They try to hit it one way. And that's why a lot of people in Connecticut are not successful. And if you look around and you pay attention to how everybody does what they do, it's very, very selfish. And it gets boring after a while.
What's your definition of success?
My definition is freedom. Cup of coffee, $20 to spend a day. You know what I mean?
Not being no corporate slave, not being your own boss.
I've never been nobody's slave. That's why I never kept a job longer than 2 weeks. That's a fact.
No, that's not funny, guys, but I understand how he feels because if I'm ready to go, I've never been fired from a job, I'm ready to go.
I've been fired. I've quit. I stopped showing up. I extorted my boss once.
Oh
He's
my
been put on do not hire list.
No.
Yeah, multiple times. I can't be hired by McDonald's, Taco Bell franchises and their affiliates.
Okay. Wow. So let's go back to our most recent event that we spent time together that you invited me to. Thank you, by the way. That's going to be the premise of our first episode of our podcast.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Let's talk about that event. How did that come together? How did you feel about the outcome? And how did you get in contact with Wise McGriff? I didn't even know who he was, and I Googled him after, and I felt so crazy.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we got our methods, but you want to know the truth? I'm going to tell you the truth.
I always get exclusives.
All right, so boom. The truth is that I got it through my level 1 shows. Those little shitty showcases that everybody was making fun of. And the right people came to those showcases. So now we've been lucky. It's been like 2 or 3, right? That we've had talent scouts.
Wow.
Actually coming through and just like
Very dope.
post up, and it's like you can tell that they're talent scouts because they really don't belong there. And
No.
what you call it? Yeah, you can get busy. It's all good. Liz up in the building. You feel me?
Yes, we have a special guest, guys. I was tired of keeping her hidden. She's so beautiful. She had to be She had to be a part of this.
She got a face for radio.
It's a
Anyway,
family affair.
What you call it? But that's really how it happened. We did the level 1 shows. We were consistent, and the right people were there. And there's a lot of people that do showcases in the state of Connecticut, and I suggest that artists go to all of them. and experience.
Perfect.
Like,
No, I was there, and of course, put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Okay, perfect.
Squaggles.
Perfect. Okay, so let's reset. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, that was really interesting. I forgot what we were talking about. We're gonna jump right back in. There was a winner. I interviewed him. 2 Tails.
Oof. It's horrible. So the way that we lined up the show was, at the end, I mean, his situation was special because I've known 2 Tails for a little bit of times and definitely respected his craft. And, you know, I felt as if it was a reciprocated feeling, you know, based on the compliments and conversation. But obviously, it must not have been clear enough when I told the motherfucker that, you know, things had to go a certain way based on, you know, say how he conducted himself. Regardless of anything, I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, like, go up and down the East Coast and work my way over to South by Southwest with him. I talked to his manager. I talked to his producer. I talked to his hype man. I thoroughly talked to him and said, yo, no matter what happens tonight, you know what I'm saying, we can, like, you know what I mean, like, somehow make that happen because I need to find some partners in that. And I figured 2 Tails would be a dope act. He did the show. I thought it was all love. He was struggling a little, called my name out. I was there, rooting along. Come on, 2 Tails, you got it. After he got off stage, you know, I kind of let him know that was good, that went down like that. You know, he made a connection with Wise. It was cool. Competition continued on. And then, you know, he proceeded to win the competition. Paid the man $500, you know what I mean? And told him, like, yo, I'm going to work with you a little bit, and then we get you lined up for another situation with Wise. And in the meantime, we do this other shit, too. Because it all played together, you know what I'm saying? And then, boom, he tried to reach out to Wise on Instagram. And Wise told him, was like, yo, my man, I don't just pop up for nothing. And if you want to work, go through Dutch. He's like, oh, this ain't Dutch's show. Wise screenshotted that, just sent it to us. And at the end of the day, it was like, trying to explain to him, like, it's not so much that we trying to take nothing from nobody. Because at the end of the day, there's more that he's going to get from it than we're going to get from him in this minuscule little transaction. We like, let me put it in perspective. You know the bitch who found Ashton Kutcher, who, like, discovered Ashton Kutcher? Do you know him? Do you know her?
No.
Well, that shit helped her career out a lot. She's doing that for a living now. She gets paid to do that because she found Ashton Kutcher. That's how minuscule this shit is. But it's critical because, let's be real, Connecticut artists are not prepared. You can find a talented motherfucker, perfect teeth, cute little smile, fresh as a newborn smell. You know what I mean? Articulate as ever. Knows how to make the girls blush.
My goodness.
You know what I'm saying? Nah,
true.
real talk.
That's
Sounds
true.
like your favorite rapper.
You're marketable.
Right or
You know
wrong.
what I mean?
Very
The
marketable.
package, you
Safe.
could sell them. Yeah,
Safe.
easily.
You know what I'm saying? Perfect little
Get a
cookie cutter
ghostwriter.
shape.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? All that. No ghostwriter even needed. Unless the music gets redundant.
Right. There's no creativity.
It's like, oh, same thing. DMX syndrome.
No, not
Come on.
X. Come
Come on,
on.
come on.
We love X.
Come on,
we love
come
you,
on,
X.
come
I love
on.
you. He was the only
Come
one to have
on.
2 albums in like 1 year.
Because it was all the same songs.
No.
It was all the hit single.
Oh my goodness.
It was like an echo.
No, I love
It was
you,
an
X.
echo.
I love you. I'm proud
Now
for you.
I just fucked everybody's head up.
I love you, DMX.
Me too, man. Me too, man.
For real, I'm praying
Me
for
too.
you
Me
always.
too, me too. All the time.
But moving forward, there was something else I want to address because you seem to be in a shift in your life, in your career, and I see how serious you are and how like detrimental every little detail or every decision you make right now is to your like career in the future.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know if I worded that right, but do you
nah.
kind of get the gist of what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm moving different. That's
Right.
a fact. Because at the end of the day, and I'm gonna keep it a stack with everybody in the room because, like, at the end of the day, like, it's that serious.
And welcome in wifey. She just popped in. You guys can't see her, but she's beautiful. She just popped in.
I made a serious decision to, like, separate myself as, like, the rapper from, like, the manager / promoter / marketer / HNIC is strictly business, and really just get more onto like educating, informing anybody who's trying to get involved in the business, the downside, just on a regular basis, because y'all ain't built for this. Get the fuck out the way. It's a fact,
Oh my goodness.
Got kids too. You know what I'm saying? You got personal issues, whatever. I got personal issues too.
From my experience, I hear that
what I mean?
people claim to be like a certain person, but it's just like, and when it comes down to it, are you really down to live that life and be a shooter? Like, there's a difference between, you know what I mean?
What are you talking about? Me shooting?
No, not you. No, I'm just saying in general, in terms of people, like...
definitely not.
Because people have this, like, rah-rah attitude, like, they're like...
Your Honor.
Oh, my goodness. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you.
I don't know nothing about
I'm just saying in general, like, like, people don't have that heart. People are internet thugs now.
I'm going to keep it real with you. As far as that goes, I'm not even talking about that. Because, like, at the end of the day...
We don't want to. We're good.
You know what it is? I'm too fat to chase motherfuckers. No. Real shit. Like, I'm not even going to play with this.
Oh, my goodness.
And for all that internet stuff, like, I don't see it and I don't hear it. Shout out Connecticut for not being stupid. And even the young ones, you know what I'm saying? Niggas that, they may look, but that's cool. 3 feet. I'm right here. They know where I'm at. GPS stays on. Snapchat all the time. Besides all that, peace, prosperity, progress over nonsense. That's what we preach to everybody. So if people wanna, like be on some, negativity as far as like talking street shit, whatever. Hopefully they understand how ignorant that sounds when people are making money out here. And there's people making money out here. So it's like while people are making money, you're bullshitting. We don't got time for that. Now you want to bullshit? Turn off the fucking computer. Walk around the corner, let off some rounds, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody out there who wants to pick a fight. There's an asshole driving by, mean mugging you, because their life sucks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You know what? I want to redirect this conversation. So let's move on to something a little bit more positive and like Tinkerbell, like a little bit more light and fairy.
I was sitting there talking business. I
know I kind of took it a little dark. Sometimes my mind goes dark. I'm sorry. Sometimes my mind goes dark and I have to refocus.
If you live in that lifestyle, real shit, you can get out of it. Just roll over and walk the other way.
Right.
That's what I say. You know
what's next for Strictly Business and Dutch? Because we're trying to just...
Well, first of all, Strictly Business... B-I-D-N-A-N-E-S.
I'm sorry, I gotta put the business.
Business.
I gotta get the accent right.
What's next for Strictly Business is what it is right now. Is we offering opportunities to artists.
Anybody you guys are on the lookout for right now? Anybody on your radar that's buzzing that you guys kind of like?
Don't comment.
Comment. We're not giving no shout outs right now. No free shout outs. Sorry.
I'm gonna be real on some real shit. Like, I've gotten to the point where I don't really want to talk about it too much because every time I start talking about it, people start tossing in their opinions, and until you start paying, like you're not even affiliated with doing music. Like I don't even want to talk to you about your music. I don't even talk to you about your music no more. Like that's a fact. People talk to me about music, I send them the website link. If you can't fill out paperwork and you can't talk to me about something specific, how the kids? How's that bullshit-ass job you just got 2 days ago?
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? How's your girl doing? And I already know how she's doing. You understand what I'm telling you?
Wow. Okay.
So
any new music that you're thinking about that you like that's on your radar? Nas just dropped.
I don't know nothing about that.
Okay. What?
I know about Connecticut music.
You did not listen to Nas album?
I'm not listening. I have nothing to listen to except for Connecticut music.
So talk about that. Is it more beneficial to kind of filter what you listen to on the outside world as an artist, as someone who's creative themselves? Is it better for you to kind of like just focus in on what you want to listen to and kind of zone out what's on the radio?
I don't make shit up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna hear me talk about popping, you know what I'm saying, this or rolling around in a Rari. You're gonna hear me talk about working hard, staying focused on my craft, and ducking haters. That's all you can catch me doing.
I wish you guys could see his facial expressions. They're so funny.
So it's like when I'm out there and I'm ducking haters, right? And I'm doing what I'm doing the way that I'm doing it right in front of them. And they trying to hit me with wave after wave after wave. Like it's going to knock me down instead of working with me. I just turn around and just shine on through that. That's what I do. So why would I listen to Nas when he got a blue check mark when I'm out here in Meriden. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
Feel me?
Perfect. Now, I don't want to...
Salute his old ass.
No, I love Nas. I love you, Nasir. You got Southern roots, so did my dad. But anyways, I want to wrap this up because this is gonna be a significant part of my first ever podcast. I am with family. I'm amongst family right now. I'm telling you, these people gave me opportunities that others wouldn't. So I will always eternally respect. Yeah, I will always respect them for that.
We're gonna push these links.
So,
but you got your own thing. Like, I want to make it clear. Like, people don't understand because they're ignorant to facts. So, one of the things that we do as a unit, as a team, as a movement, if you will, is we encourage other people to really, take what they do to the next level with disregard to what their best friends or neighbors or peers say. We are gonna go so hard with fucking promo. You ain't gonna see nothing but our faces everywhere, and have no choice but to look at what we're doing, regardless if it's too much or not enough or this, that, and the third. This is what we're doing. It's gonna be in your face. It's gonna be live, and there's gonna be a lot of action. You're gonna learn more about the hip hop music scene out here in Connecticut than you would ever learn from your Twitter feed or your Facebook or anybody else's channel, because we're going in depth. We're going in the field. We're going places they can't go. You know what I'm saying? And you're not invited after we leave either, motherfucker.
All right. Ending the podcast, I want to do something special. I want to talk about one important gem. We're going to talk about financial literacy because a lot of people don't have that. And in terms of managing your finances, planning your finances, shout out to my mentor, the financial Oprah. Me and you go way back, girl. And I told you I was going to talk about you in my first episode because you are amazing. Thank you for all your tips, your knowledge, your keys to success. I really appreciate it. You teaching me about what investments and building IRA, Roths, and all these different terminologies that I don't want to go into. That's very important. It's not about how much you have. It's about what you do with it. I feel like people just don't necessarily know because we're not taught that in the like, we're taught about history and all this other stuff, but we're never taught about taxes and doing these certain things to get certain credits in here and thinking about retirement and investing. So let's talk about that because you have a family, you have a future to think about. So let's just end it with something like that, something nice and light.
I mean, just get money. Get money and get the fuck out the way. Like, straight up. I'm trying to make $500K this year. Straight
word.
Like, no lie. Like, this is the way it is. Period. Make money, stack your money. Put what is it? 10-25% aside, and just chill the fuck out. But always have a way to make money. The way that this is going right now, we should be able to make residuals for like ever. So like that's how I'm doing it. Fuck how everybody else is doing it. My sister's a financial advisor. She worked for Merrill Lynch. I worked on Wall Street when I was 19 years old. Perfect. So at the end of the day, it's not like we're still on that type of shit. And I know how to make that type of money, but there's other types of money to be making out there. I got my money working for me.
Go get your money, guys.
Honestly, my money's flipping. Like, I wouldn't even say that I put that shit away like that. I've just got it flipping.
So everyone listening, get 7 sources of income.
But it's risky it's risky as fuck. Everything's got like way riskier than most. That's true.
There's balance.
It's not balance. It's not like that slow money. Right. And another thing is, you know what I'm saying? There's certain types of people out there that just can't do certain things.
That's true. That. Do you want to add anything, my dear? Or
gang.
Yeah.
I have Liz with me.
Follow me on Twitter. Liz the Wizard 860.
Okay, perfect. And we already know where we can find Dutch, but do you want to give your social media one last time? I feel like you gave it.
Yo, she can give me you got me on the social. Follow Liz and Liz.
Yeah.
All right, you guys definitely gonna know. But this is gonna wrap up the first episode. I really appreciate you guys for listening. I don't know who's listening, but this is the first one. It will just get better and better. We're gonna have sports, we'll have hip hop, we'll have fashion, we'll have makeup. It'll be a whole brand, and stay tuned for visuals because I'm gonna be filming this summer, and you'll be able to see my crazy life.
Yo, and if rappers want to send you comments on this with their SoundCloud links, we'll promote their SoundCloud in a picture with their Instagram link for 30 days. Boom.
Perfect. All right.
On Twitter.
Perfect.
Gang.
All right. Bye-bye, guys. It's a wrap. Okay, so there's something really big I'm working on, guys. I can't really talk about it. Shout out to my friend Nob. you know why I'm shouting you out. I have to email you those mock-ups, and things are looking good for me. I have something launching very soon, very, very soon, and I'm looking for models to represent the brand, so reach out to me if you want to. Any rappers, if you want to send me your music or reach out to me for an interview, you can hit me up at famousLikeAmos@gmail.com. You can also hit up my assistant, my executive assistant, my partner, literally keeps my head on straight. Her name is Chastity, and you can reach her at CMF1996. That's on Twitter. So don't feel free to reach out to her if you have any questions. Also, you can reach out to me on my Twitter at the Fab Life of Dree, and also my Instagram at the Fab Life of Dree. I don't like to give out my Snap or like my Facebook because people like to send me weird things, and I don't have time for that. So I just want to make it very clear. I choose no sides. I just let people tell their stories on my podcast. I want to thank everyone for tuning in that did tune in. If you would like a shout out in the next one or anything like that, if you want me to talk about topics, I'm open to suggestions. Tell me what you want me to improve. Tell me I suck. No, don't tell me I suck because I'm so sensitive. Literally, I'll cry. No, I won't cry because I'm not, you know what I mean? I won't cry, but I'll be in my feelings for a little while, then I'll get over it. But anyways, I'm just trying to improve every day just like you. So just stay motivated. And if you have any stories to tell, hit your girl Dree up. And that's a wrap for now. I hope you guys enjoyed my annoying babble. My grandma says I just babble all the time. So it's like I know she's not going to listen to this because I'm just going to be babbling. But I love her. Shout out to my grandmother. I love her so much. And shout out to my other grandma. Rest in peace. I love you. I love grandmothers. Okay, so that is a wrap. The reason why my voice sounds crazy because it's like close to 3 a.m. and I have a funeral to go to in the morning. I'm exhausted. I'm supposed to be in the city tomorrow. I have to find my ID. That's just, oh my goodness. You guys don't even need to know about my personal life. I have something big I'm working on I can't even tell you guys about. And also, I'm also going to be into my producer directing bag this summer. Filming soon. Anybody want to be extras, let me know. My MB Cypher's coming up August 4th. I'll have the flyer out for that soon. Any rappers that want to sign up for that, please let me know. We're going to be filming. It's going to be fun. I'm going to release it on all platforms. You could release it as well. You can license the material. Be great for your career. Let me know. Let's get this bag together. I'm all about the bag. All right. Well, that is a wrap. I know I said it was a wrap like 7 times and you're tired of hearing that, but it is a wrap this time. Catch me here again. I'm going to try and do this weekly. Let's see how committed I stay. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you, and that's a wrap.